Bad Batch episode 4, season 2 comes out 24 hours. Obviously, we will do our review tomorrow, but obviously, we need to do our predictions now. What do we think's going to happen in tomorrow's episode? Obviously, last episode, the Solidarity clone was amazing. We loved it, but this episode is called Faster. I don't know what that could hint at. Maybe they're having a pod race and it needs to go faster. No, I don't know. So faster, I don't know what that could mean. But let's get into our predictions for the Bad Batch episode 4. Now, Joseph, I know we are talking about this just before we started recording. You don't have any predictions, do you? You don't have much?
Coming off the back of the last episode, it being more so about Crosshair and Cody, we didn't see any of the actual Bad Batch, so
No.
we may get we might get another Crosshair episode, but I believe we will go back to the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
And
obviously Cody goes AWOL at the end of episode 3, and obviously we think that maybe he could go see Rex, but I don't think that's going to happen in episode 4. I think episode 4 is going to be a lot slower. I think it's going to go back to the Bad Batch, as you said. I don't think we'll see Cody, Rex, any of them. We could potentially see Crosshair, but it will definitely go back to the normal Bad Batch: Echo, Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Omega. I don't think we are going to get Cody going to Rex or seeing what happens next with Cody till a few more episodes. They're not going to go from, episode 3, amazing, and then straight, back to Cody. They're going to jump back to the Bad Batch. I think it could be filler. It is disappointing to say, but being realistic, it's going to slow down.
it will, which is funny because the episode's called Faster. But but like the only thing I can think of is that they're being chased. That's my only guess. But by who? Don't know. As you said, we could see Crosshair.
Yeah, he could be sent on
Maybe.
another mission. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
asked to hunt down Cody. I don't know. Well, prediction. What's what doing? I think it will go back to the Bad Batch and have a good episode of that. I think it could be a kind of filler. We have to expect it. Episode 4, it seems like they're just gonna give us a useless episode. See, that's the thing. I hope they've changed since season 1 when we got filler so much boring stuff. I hope they've changed since that. But it's 16 episodes. We got to expect an episode or 2 with filler. Maybe not yet, but I think it will definitely slow down, even though the title is Faster. I think it will definitely take a step back, and we won't see Cody until we're looking at the episode 7 is called the Clone Conspiracy. That one I think would be cool. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
I've
got predictions for that one.
That one comes out February 8th, and that's the mid-season, so that's on February 8th. The Clone Conspiracy, episode 7, and episode 8, Truth and Consequences, comes out. That'll be a good episode. They'll be good episodes.
I think that's my little quick prediction for that, my little theory. Cody finds Rex, and he tells him about the chip.
Yeah, essentially.
That's my prediction for those 2 episodes. But for Faster, the only thing I can think of is that they're being chased by somebody.
Yeah, I think it's gonna step back and go back to the normal Bad Batch.
Yeah.
There's not much I can really predict. After episode 3, it was a crazy good episode. We loved it. One of our favorite Bad Batch episodes ever, including season 1. Definitely season 2's best episode. So, coming off that, I don't think we're gonna stay with Cody. Maybe Crosshair, maybe the Bad Batch could run into Crosshair. Maybe Crosshair could be sent on a mission at the start, and then we don't see him until maybe episode 5 or 6, or when, I don't know. I reckon I agree, maybe the Bad Batch being chased. I reckon something will.
Could they be chased by Boba? Boba and whatever group he's with?
Boba Fett. I think. Now, I reckon he's just solo by himself. Like, he's jumping between mentors at this time. I don't know if we're going to see Boba quite yet. If we do see him. I can't really say because I just being realistic when we are coming off an episode like episode 3, the Solitary Clone. I can't expect much because I can't see the Bad Batch having back to back awesome episodes. Being
Yeah,
16 episodes long, they're gonna space out the good episodes.
yeah,
So there isn't much to predict other than we go back to the normal Bad Batch. Maybe Crosshair gets sent on a mission. We don't see Cody or Rex. None of that happens unless they surprise us and we follow Cody and he goes meets Rex. But I don't think so. Like being realistic, I think he'll take a step back and be a lot slower.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still puzzled. I don't know what Faster could be
Yeah.
talking about. Are there any hopes that you have for this episode? Like, do you want to see anybody? Do you want anything to happen?
Yeah. So my hopes, my hopes for this one. Obviously, I'd love to see Cody and see his journey going to Rex. Being realistically, we're not going to see that. It's going to be a lot slower. But my hopes, this is what I want to see. That unrealistic hopes. Going and see Cody on his journey to finding Rex. Maybe Ahsoka's with Rex. Crosshair has another badass mission. I'm just forgetting about the Bad Batch at this moment. There's just like so many other like better characters. Like overall, I don't think the Bad Batch the squad as characters are the best. Like I don't find them. They're interesting. They're clones. They're different clones, but their whole story, I don't. Not in. No, I don't. It is interesting, but like, it's not exciting anymore. I feel like we've got way too much filler of them, and so they've lowered my excitement a lot down. So yeah, I want to see all
Yeah,
these other
I do agree.
characters. I want to see all these other characters, but being realistic, it'll probably take a step back, be slow. We go back to normal Bad Batch. We won't see Cody. We won't see Rex. We Crosshair. I want to see Crosshair run into the Bad Batch. I don't think that'll happen till later in the episode. Episode 4 just feels like that episode of typical Bad Batch filler.
Yeah.
So, I'm genuinely, coming off episode 3, you'd think I'd be hyped up, but I'm thinking realistically, there's 16 episodes. I'm not really excited for episode 4 because I don't think, not all 16 episodes are gonna hit. There's just no way.
I mean, I hope we're wrong. I hope that every episode does do amazing, does slap.
But I think being realistic,
yeah.
Every show has filler and yeah, especially 16 episodes of some clones running around. So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut this episode short. We've only been going for 10 minutes, so I want to get a few more minutes in, but I don't know. As I said, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but yeah. How about you? Do you have any hopes? Like, what do you want to see with the show moving forward? Moving forward for the whole show. What do you want to see moving forward? After episode 3, moving forward, for episode 4 till 16.
I would like to see. I think I've said it in our episode 1 predictions, but I want to see them all individual, like not being able to rely on each other.
Yeah.
And we've seen Omega be more mature this season, but I'd like to see her try to go it by herself for an episode or two and
I think that
see how she does.
Because obviously in the trailer she is in the Senate hiding, and we see Palpatine then. So maybe she gets captured and then she breaks out of where she's captured from the Empire.
Yeah. Because
that would be good.
If you look at like a lot of Star Wars youngins,
they're
all like
being meant,
really like they're crazy good at whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Not crazy good, but they all have their really standout moments. First, she hasn't had hers yet. She has, but nothing like crazy. Like Grogu, for instance, he's probably maybe the best comparison right now. Like what he's done by himself.
Yeah.
It's been kind of obviously he has had a lot of help and he needed it. But if you think of, I think it was the first episode of Mandalorian where he uses the Force to stop the big rhino thing.
Wait, was it? No, it was season 1.
It was season,
not episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode 1, we don't see Grogu till the end. When he's in his little cot.
That's right. Oh yes,
but
in
I think
it's in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's with IG something IG 11. It's a different idea.
Bounty hunter droid.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I definitely agree. And we have predictions that Omega, could be force sensitive. So
Yes,
they've hinted at it a
which would be
lot.
kind of cool.
I think so. A cloning's force sensitive, and and if the Empire finds that out, if Palpatine finds it out, that's maybe why they want her.
Didn't you tell me something about Snoke before? Earlier today? You said something about...
In Mando?
It may have been last night.
In Mando? In Mando?
Maybe. Yeah.
So we might be getting Snoke in Mandalorian season 3.
Okay.
And in one of the episodes of The Mandalorian season 2, Siege of something, directed by Carl Weathers, I'm pretty sure, there we actually kind of what it looks like to be Snoke in a cloning facility.
If we find out that she is force sensitive, is there any chance? Because obviously, primed for, she is the most primed for cloning.
Her or Grogu? Oh well, she is a clone herself, so we don't know about Grogu.
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like they're building up to the future of Star Wars. Like, I feel like if she does turn out to be force sensitive, which I feel like she may be, because the weapons that this is something I thought of. The weapons that they give force sensitives, non-force sensitives, are usually purely blasters, right? Obviously, the Mandalorians, like the people of Mandalore, they have their blasters, but they also have their other weapons. Like Bo-Katan, she's got a wider range of weapons. When she has the dark saber, she's got the dark saber.
Yeah.
But Omega's got this very unique bow that I don't think we've ever seen before.
Oh.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't seen it in Rebels, have we?
No, I don't think so. I don't recall seeing a bow like that. The only bow I can think of is in Star Wars is Chewie's bow, and hers is like when her like arrows that she uses are like unique and different. Never,
like they don't. She doesn't have a quiver or anything, does she? She just pulls them out of thin air.
Yeah, I've.
Yeah. Like her bow's really got me puzzled. We don't have any explanation for it, do we? We don't know where it came from. We don't know what it is.
Something, definitely. I think there's a lot more to Omega, and Omega. I always don't know how. I don't know which one
Omega.
Omega.
The word is Omega. I think it's just because of the Kiwi accent that they have. It comes out like Omega.
Yeah.
But
you're definitely onto something, and I think there's a lot more to behind Omega, and I force sensitive. That's been a theory for a long time, and if they do a season 3, see they could do it. They could, if they are gonna do a season 3, I think they could kind of reveal it at the end of this season 2. Otherwise, if they don't do a season 3, then maybe in a different show, or just be Star Wars and never freaking touch it again and just forget about it. Like,
you very well might be right there, but she, like, this is what I mean. They're building a future for Star Wars, like, and who's leading the lines is Luke, Mando, Ahsoka, right? That's who's leading the line.
I think at the end of the decade, I think once all these shows are finished, when the big Mando Dave Filoni verse Endgame battle happens, I think it's all gonna end up connecting to the sequels. Like,
yeah, definitely.
It definitely is. It's Disney. They gonna want to just do their stuff, and of course, we're getting all these shows in different. Well, we're getting prequel era shows, or post Revenge of the Sith, and then post Return of the Jedi. I think when the Filoni verse is different, it's gonna all connect to the sequels, and everything, or most of it, is going to try to explain the sequels. Which I don't know how I feel about that, because obviously we aren't big fans of the sequels, and we're big fans of this other stuff, Mando, Bad Batch mostly, but...
Well, you kind of got me thinking of something.
What's that?
Like, just with what they're doing, they're kind of setting up, explaining, like, they could, what Filoni and Favreau are doing is they could kind of recover the sequels, like, make them make sense. They, like, so just bear with me, I might go for a little while, but, so we know that Grogu, they want, the Empire, we think, wants Grogu for cloning, right? We saw that in, like, season 2, late season 2, right? Where they go to save Grogu. Okay? Like, there was all those chambers and stuff, and everybody said that it was, like, cool, right? And we know that Palps in Rise is a clone. He has to be. So could they be doing something with setting up as Grogu or maybe Omega or maybe somebody else who we haven't seen yet could have been used to recreate them? Just something like that. Like,
obviously,
Favreau bullshitting his way to saving Disney's ass to make it make sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, we know Palpatine in the Rise of Skywalker is a clone. He says,
Yeah.
and then we know that. So I think definitely this clone is gonna into a big thing of it all, and Omega and Grogu will be the ground base for it all. I think.
Well, it might just be me, like, overanalyzing it, but you
I
saying
don't think so.
that cloning being the center of it, I have a feeling it could be Omega who is then, because if cloning is the center of what brings Palpatine back, then what TV show is about the clones?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's, I don't know, that could just be like a happy accident that if they do it Omega,
Well,
could just be that the
I'm
clone saved the clone to make the clone.
I agree, and I'm mostly like, what are they going to do with Grogu?
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I don't know because obviously he's 50 in the show, right? Well, in season 3, he'll be about like 52 or something, right?
Yeah.
But he's still incapable of doing much physically, as in. Do we know the kind of age that they come into pre-adult, late teenage? You know what I mean? Like, because we know that Yoda, the youngest we saw Yoda was probably about 875 to 900, right? Between that. Grogu's 50. Is it going to be 150 years until he's, like, able to walk by himself?
Okay,
Or
let me tell you this. Yoda became a master and started training Jedi's at 100 years old.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's ready for a growth spurt, what you're saying?
He's ready for a
Grogu's ready
growth.
for a growth
Either
spurt.
that, either he's got a growing disability, or
Imagine that.
or he's a clone with slowed down aging. Instead of accelerated aging, he has slowed down aging.
Ooh. And that would kind of explain
But if okay,
Epiphany.
okay. So who kills Yaddle? Yaddle is the same species as Grogu and Yoda. If
Yep.
Grogu is a clone, they need to have some material,
Oh
some
my
source
god.
material. Who kills Yaddle? Count Dooku, and who's there with Count Dooku? Emperor Palpatine.
Oh my god.
They can take they can take Yaddle.
And who made Tales of the Jedi?
Dave Filoni. And that made freaking Grogu? Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. They could, Emperor Palpatine could take Yaddle, get her DNA, make Grogu, and because Palpatine is working with the Jedi, because, he's a smart guy, he could put Grogu in there, and, I don't know, he could say something to Yoda saying, oh yeah, found another force. I don't know, they'll explain it. And then all the stuff happens, and maybe Grogu gets lost. And then we are in the Mandalorian, and then that's why the Empire needs Grogu. Well, the Empire's gone, but, like, Okay, I don't know. I think I might be onto something a little.
Palpatine planned this. Palpatine made Grogu as a backup, and he escaped. But then again, no. Grogu was alive before Yaddle died.
Oh crap. Oh yeah, yeah. Frick,
Was he?
frick. He was. He was
How old
born
was
the
he?
same year
Born in
Anakin
66.
Skywalker. He was 9 at that time. Damn it.
Okay.
Damn it! Ugh, I low key. Damn it! No, I thought I was onto something smart then. No, 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 no. I low key thought I was onto something smart then, but there goes that.
It's just the ages. Just the ages. But
Damn it! 9 years too late. Because he was born the same year as Anakin. Frick. Thought I was onto
yeah.
something then.
Okay. Well, okay. Now I'm trying to think if we can tie it to anything. This has gone from a Bad Batch episode just to a Star
Yeah,
Wars universe.
it
But
has.
that's what you get.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah, I low key don't know where Grogu. He could be a clone. He could not be. He could. I don't know where he comes from. Maybe when he's fighting Emperor Palp, when Yoda's fighting Palp. No, then there goes that. Because Grogu was born in same year as Anakin.
Maybe he's like a. Sorry. Okay. This comes down to Disney canon or not. But if they still decide that what's his name? Plagueis and Palpatine created Anakin, then why couldn't they have created more? If you know what I mean.
True.
Um,
True.
we don't know where Yoda when
Well, no. So Plagueis and Palpatine, they didn't specifically create Anakin Skywalker. They
no
created a being who would be the chosen one for
yeah
the Sith, but they don't know who it would be. And then maybe yeah, because at the end of the Phantom Menace, this gives me chills every time Emperor Palpatine says, or Palpatine, or just Chief Palpatine says to Anakin, little Annie, we will watch your career with great interest.
yeah. I mean, it could. I still think that Grogu has much importance, and
Oh,
my
100%. The future of Star Wars is gonna be Grogu.
yeah, my whole theory that Grogu or Omega could be uh like they could Filoni could be getting Disney out of trouble with the Rise thing, and they make it make sense, which would also allow Disney to then give them more, like give Filoni more.
Mm.
If that makes sense, but
Yeah, it does. I think Filoni's gonna finish off his Filoni verse with the big endgame battle that I'm
yeah,
always talking about, with Ahsoka, Thrawn as the big villain, Ahsoka coming in, Luke, maybe even Cal Kestis, Grogu, all of them come in and then have to defeat Thrawn. Maybe his new empire, because there's a lot of leaks for Ahsoka at the moment that he has a whole big empire already built up. So Ahsoka will change everything. Ahsoka's show is gonna set up so much.
it will. But that'll also decide if they're getting rid of if they're screwing the sequels or not, because it'll.
They will.
I saw a video a long time ago. It was, when they're all talking to Ray.
I'm sorry, but my whole computer just froze, so I don't know what you
Lovely.
said. If you want to
Well,
start from when you started talking again, sorry. Sorry. You know what you were
so
saying?
it could. Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah, go.
There's. Oh, I don't know how far back, but
Just when you
so
started
there's a video I
talking.
watched a while ago, and it's kind of okay. Yeah, I remember that far back. Where was I?
Ahsoka can
So
change
yeah,
everything the
it really
second.
comes down to if Filoni, yeah, if it comes down to if he wants to keep it true to Disney Star Wars, or if he wants to kind of recreate it. Because as I yeah, as I was saying, there was a video that I saw a while ago, and it was, you know how Rey was talking to was being spoken to by all the Jedi and others.
Yeah. 1 ago.
Ahsoka was in there,
Yeah.
right? And she could
Okay.
only hear the spirits of the dead, of the Jedi that passed, right?
Well, there are
And so,
theories out there that Ahsoka is still alive and she's
well,
speaking
well,
through the
here.
Force.
So
Okay.
after that, in I think it was Rebels, one of the Rebels at Comic Con. After Rise of Skywalker comes out, Filoni walks out with a T-shirt that reads "Ahsoka lives."
Really?
I'll send you the link to the video. It's a crazy video. It was a while ago, and I think it may have been debunked.
And it could be very far-fetched, t-shirt.
It's not that far-fetched. It kind of made me blow my mind, but this was a few years ago, and
okay, I don't know.
so yeah, I'll definitely show it to you. It was before. It was just after Mando season 2.
Season 1.
No, after season 2, but before Boba.
Oh, wait, I thought you said after Rise of Skywalker. And Mando Season 1 came out after, well, when Rise of Skywalker was coming out.
No, it came out after season 2 of Mando.
Ahsoka, the Rise of Skywalker.
No, the video I'm talking about.
Oh, right. I thought you meant that he wore this shirt after Rise of Skywalker came
Mando.
out. Mando, right. Season 2, right.
Mando season 2. Which was also after Rise of Skywalker.
I reckon she lives through it. I reckon.
I'd say so.
I reckon so. I don't know. But then where is she in the sequel trilogy?
Exactly.
Disney. Well, because they don't know what they were doing.
But Favreau walks out wearing a T-shirt that says "Ahsoka lives."
Man, I don't
at Comic Con.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon maybe.
So yeah, but
Anyway,
Bad Batch.
I was just about to say, like, Bad Batch. We gave you guys our predictions at the start. You know, flows thingy, and yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here because like. My mind is kind of hurting from all this Star Wars. You know, we had Last of Us yesterday. Freaking love that. And
fantastic. I haven't watched it. Go watch it.
Also, this episode is coming out after the Mandalorian trailer, so we've already done our reaction to that. You guys would have seen it. We are recording this before Mando trailer comes out, so yeah, Mando. So we're recording this the day before this episode comes out. So Mando trailer comes out tomorrow. I know. I'm sorry if it's a bit confusing, but like we record episodes in advance, so yeah. Mando trailer. We would be doing our episode. It would have came out just before this one. So that one's out for you guys to go watch. We haven't seen the trailer yet, obviously, because it hasn't came out from when we're recording this. Anyway, I'm making a lot of. Anyway, all right, guys. We will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for listening to our Bad Batch and Star Wars rant. But yeah, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next episode. All right, guys. Bye.
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 Toodaloo, guys.